8 months after the first protests against the outcome of Iran's national elections, the protesters returned to the streets. One of those who marched told us why.
Because we know they are not good people and they do nothing for the people and the country. And all the country's wealth is being looted, whether material or spiritual wealth.
Reza is not his real name. His face is obscured out of concern for his security, but he insists threats will not deter him.
Every day, almost before every protest, someone comes, a higher or mid-ranking or low-ranking authority, telling us we will kill you. The threats are ineffective because people will come out on the street each time they threaten us.
Given the recent executions of some of those involved in the protests, we asked him what goes through his mind when he's out in the streets, risking a similar fate.
I do not feel afraid, and if I'm going to be killed, it is not important. The more bullets are fired, the more we want to fight. And it feels this way for everyone. When I look at everyone's faces in a protest, they all feel the same way.
On the government side, the besieging militia are the enforcers along with members of the Revolutionary Guards. But Reza sees cracks developing among them, especially ordinary police.
There are people too, with families, wives, kids, parents. Many are not bad people. They just get orders they do not want to carry out. And in the past 8-9 months of the protests, many have either joined the people or leave the people alone. I myself have news that in the past 8-9 months, many Basijis have left, as well as many in the Revolutionary Guards Corps.
As pressure mounts on Iran's nuclear program, so too does talk about tougher sanctions. Reza is clear that sanctions should target the regime, not the people, but sees hypocrisy in some of the West's pronouncements.
France and Germany say every day that Iran and Ahmadinejad are bad, but their cars are being manufactured in Iran. Mercedes-Benz, Peugeot. So they're making black deals with each other, and nobody among the people likes these black deals, and that's not what we want. The biggest message is help us.
But even Reza isn't sure how that can be done. In the meantime, he says protesters will continue to use Facebook and Twitter to get their message out to the world that these protests aren't going to end. Jim Clancy, Atlanta.